Hi friends, now the powders are ready, the tamarind sauce is ready and the rice is ready, and this is the time for us to start the seasoning process. For this again, I am just adding about 5 to 6 spoons of sesame oil, and on a medium flame I am starting the seasoning process. So to this, as any other seasoning process goes, I am adding a spoon of mustard seeds. So friends, when the mustard is still processing and the oil is getting hot, that is when you have to actually add peanuts. A lot of people don't tend to do this, and their seasoning typically kind of has peanuts that are not cooked or not crispy. So make sure that you are adding peanuts as soon as you add mustard. So there is a sequence to the seasoning as well. And on a medium flame, allow it to kind of saute well. So now to this I am going to add chana dal and urad dal. After a minute of adding peanuts, I am adding chana and urad dal. Some people tend to put chana and urad dal, some people don't tend to put it. So it's up to you how you want it, how your Krishna likes it at home. So have to allow all of this to turn nice, turn into golden brown in color, right? So at this point in time, this is the right time after you have added chana and urad dal and peanuts and mustard. That is when you have to add 2 generous pinches of asafoetida. So that is what I have added here. So asafoetida, the fragrance will start to ooze out, and in a traditional household, we don't tend to give a lot of description of the fragrance of the food and all of that. That kind of implies that you are actually inhaling all of that, and once you inhale it, it kind of loses its eligibility to become prasadam and to be offered to Lord Krishna. So make sure that you are not making a very big deal. As a consequence of your breathing, if you are smelling something fragrant, that is okay, but you should not have an anusandhanam in your mind that you are actually inhaling the food. So now I am adding generous amount of red curry leaves, because in Puliyogre it's all about the curry leaves. It gives a nice flavor to the dish, as well as it makes the dish very appealing. So I have added curry leaves as well and some red chilies for the visual interest. And as I always maintain throughout my series of recipes that I am putting on this channel, for prasadam it's not just about the taste, it's also about the appearance, because in every way you have to try and make sure that Krishna likes it. So now the seasoning is done, it's time to mix everything together. Hi friends, so now everything is ready. The powder is ready, the seasoning is ready, and the tamarind paste is ready. Now let us see how to mix the tamarind rice. Now I am adding a little bit of salt, because we did not add salt to any of the contents except the tamarind sauce. That will be enough just for the sauce. So, and now I am adding about 2 spoons of sesame powder and about 2 spoons of blend spices. So it's important that you add all of these things, right? And then I'm going to add the seasoning, the seasoning of curry leaves, and not all of it but some of it, along with the oil. So when you are doing this, it is important that you make sure that you know all of the ingredients in the seasoning gets added, and then we also add about a ladle full of tamarind sauce that we just prepared. Now it is time to mix everything, and when you are mixing, it's important to make sure that you have a spoon or a ladle that has a blunt edge. If you take something that is very sharp, something like this which has kind of a sharp edge to it, the rice is going to cut in half and you will not get the integrity of the rice grain doesn't get preserved. So it's very important that you make sure that all of this are taken care of when you are making Puliyogre to Lord Krishna. Now you just give it a nice mix. So all of this I am showing for 1 cup of rice. So you will have to increase or decrease as per your proportions for your Krishna. Now when you see this, you see that it is very gleaming and shining, and which means that this has more sauce and less powder. So I'm going to add another 2 spoons of powder to this, as well as the sesame powder, another 2 spoons. So you will have to do this in increments. There is no proper measure to this. It is as per your taste and your whatever the Krishna in your house is demanding. It's as per that. Now all of this is done. The Puliyogre is mixed and it is all ready. I'm going to transfer this into another container now for it to simmer and mix well. Oops. So the vessel in which I made all the seasoning, to that I am transferring the tamarind rice. Friends, please note that you should not serve the tamarind rice as soon as you mix it to the Lord, because the sourness, the sweetness, the spices, they have to all mix well, and you will see the difference when you make it and understand what I am saying. So after you mix this Puliyogre, which has its hue and it is looking like Puliyogre, you have to set it for about 15 to 20 minutes so that all the ingredients and the various tastes kind of get mixed well. As Andal says, Kudi irindu kulirundelor embavai. So you have to allow everything to mix well, and then you have to offer this in a Grasamudra using a Tulasi Dalam to Lord Krishna. This is the authentic Iyengar Puliyogre. I hope I have explained every minuscule detail of how to make this. Please watch this entire video. Do not compromise on any of the steps. If you compromise, you will not get the taste of Iyengar Puliyogre, and especially Krishna may not like it. So please make sure that you follow all of these steps. Offer this to your divine couple at home using a Tulasi Dalam. Sarvam Shri Krishna Arpanam. Radhe Krishna.